future of agriculture isn't built by chance. It's built through the decisions we make and the investments we make together. Not through a single project, but through thousands of decisions, discoveries and opportunities that strengthen agriculture from the laboratory to the field.
This is my 31st year as a wheat farmer, 31st harvest that we've planted. I don't think we've ever had circumstances like we're having right now. So wheat farmers, especially in the Swartland, is under severe pressure. And on top of that, as we stand here now, it is dry also. We need a compilation of a lot of things for us to stay in the business. One of the things is a cultivar that is a good quality cultivar. In other words, we know that if you plant it, you're going to get a good rise out of the ground, and then the resistance towards the sicknesses that we've got, resistances towards drought and wet, the ability of the seed to produce a good yield and a good quality wheat that we're going to get a good price for throughout all circumstances is very, very important to us. South Africa over the years have lost our breeding ability to breed new varieties. There is still breeding programs running in South Africa. For that we are very, very glad. But the breeding that takes place in the other parts of the world is ahead of us, and it's the Australia and Argentina and a lot of other countries spend a hell of a lot of money on research. In South Africa we don't do it. So with SACTA being in place, that helps us so that we can get a door open towards the research and the new breeding technologies and the breeding of the new seeds that they've got in the other countries. So for instance, we are standing in an Argentinian wheat that was bred there, and if it wasn't for SACTA we wouldn't have had this cultivar available in South Africa. The fact that SACTA is there and is doing the work that they are doing will ensure that in future we will have better wheat varieties available, and that will provide consistency and longevity for our very important wheat industry.
Independent research gives producers confidence in the decisions they make. By evaluating new genetics under South African conditions, it turns information into practical knowledge that farmers can trust.
We're on the farm Modderbilt, just outside of Balfour in Mpumalanga, and we've been farming here for almost 70 years now. I'm the third generation farmer now, farming with my dad, and we farm mainly maize, soybeans, and then we do cattle and chickens. So I've only been farming with my dad for the last 8 years now, and it's been amazing to see how the new generation, or myself, brought in a lot of precision farming. You know, the older generation was a lot set in their ways and the way they do things, and since I'm on the farm, we've implemented a lot of precision. We only farm precision planting now, and it's convinced him to focus a lot more on that as well. We focus a lot more on new cultivars, where in the older generation they only planted the cultivars they knew. We've done a lot of trials, we've been testing a lot new things, and we know now what works for us, as well as the way that he thinks about the future of the farm and the precision farming. It's improved a lot with the younger generation on the farm now. I'm on the farm for the next 20 years, if not more, and my son, he's only 12 now, but he will be the fourth generation on the farm, and he will be farming for the next 50 to 60 years. And I'm excited and confident about the way that SACTA spent the levies to reinvest in new cultivars, to reinvest in laboratories and into students, so that we can grow for the next 50 to 60 years.
But strengthening agriculture requires more than better production systems. It also means creating opportunities for more farmers to build resilient, sustainable businesses.
I've been farming here for the last, 4 years on my own, within the area of Dipalising in Balfour, predominantly farming with maize and soybeans. SACTA came in here and helped us with funds to actually get farming inputs. We've been with them for the past 4 years. I think SACTA has played a huge role in ensuring that we stay in business during these difficult times of droughts in this area. We've had a lot of climatic disturbances, but SACTA has given us that security. Every year that we go back and we do plant, and they've stayed with us up to this point. Part of the offering from SACTA is also mentorship and continuous support or operational support. So yeah, it does offer a lot of peace of mind when it comes to, or a lot of help when it comes to planning, production planning, budgeting, and also day-to-day difficulties. There's always that big brother or sort of a support that you can call on and say, I've got this problem, I've done this, I've done that, what else can I do, or what's the suggestion? So it does give a lot of peace of mind when it comes to such difficulties. But then also that security that I know that I'm going to plant. It just helped. It has actually transformed the way I look at agriculture. With all difficulties that are there, there's always people that stands by you as a farmer to ensure that you continue, because farming to me has become a lifestyle rather than a business. The business I run is a commercial business. I started off with 100 hectares. I'm currently sitting on 230 hectares. Of land where I interchange between maize and soybeans. So SACTA has actually helped me to maintain that and to keep the business going. As I've also mentioned, in terms of the difficulties that we've faced, but then we've been able to go back and work year on year. I would like to thank SACTA for their, I'll call it a good heart of ensuring that we go back and we do what we love. And they stay with us through thick and thin. I've experienced that sense of compassion towards farming and towards helping black farmers to succeed. And I want to say thank you to them for that.
Supporting farmers today is only part of the investment. Equally important is developing the researchers who will help agriculture solve tomorrow's challenges.
My name is Dr. Abongile Mbande. I'm a researcher at the Agricultural Research Council, Infratech in Stellenbosch. My passion is in sustainable agriculture and pest management. Previously, I studied my honors and masters from the University of KwaZulu-Natal, and then I went on and did my PhD at the University of the Free State in Bloemfontein campus. My focus area is on the use of biological control agents, specifically the microorganisms, the entomopathogenic nematodes and fungi, which are tiny organisms that infect and kill insects without posing a risk to humans and beneficial insects. Grain producers are facing incredible pressure on insect pests, climate variability, and pressure to produce more organically produced products. And therefore, our research is, we are hoping that in the future, more people adapt in using biological control agents and incorporate them into integrated pest management programs. I'll forever be grateful to SACTA for the funding. It changed my life. It made my life very easy. I did not have to worry about funding, about what I'm going to do next with regards to my research. I was able to go to the research farm anywhere in the Free State without limitations of funding. So it made a huge difference in my career, and I'll forever be grateful. Our postgraduate research is essential. It generates new knowledge, innovative ways, and addresses emerging agricultural challenges. South African agriculture is continuously facing threats such as invasive pests, pesticide resistance, climate change, and pressure to produce sustainable food. Research conducted by postgraduate students provides evidence that informs policy making, improves farming strategies, and supports the development of pest management strategies. It also helps build the future generation of scientists. I believe that agricultural science has a responsibility to ensure that the research extends beyond publications and translates into practical solutions for farmers. Every research project should contribute to improving agricultural productivity, sustainability, and food security.
Research, innovation, farmer development, scientific discovery. Different investments working together to create lasting value. Every levy collected is reinvested where it delivers the greatest value, in research, in people, and in the future competitiveness of the South African grain and oilseed sector. Different investments, one purpose: strengthening South African agriculture.